Panera Bread is a chain of bakery-café copyright fast casual restaurants in the United States and Canada. Its headquarters are in Sunset Hills, Missouri, a suburb of St. Louis, and operates as St. Louis Bread Company in the St. Louis metropolitan area. Offerings include soups, salads, pasta, sandwiches, and bakery items. Corporate history. The story of St. Louis Bread started in 1981 when the first location was opened in Kirkwood, Missouri. Panera Bread is the newer name for St. Louis Bread Company outside of the St. Louis area. In 1993, Bon Pain Company purchased the St. Louis Bread Company, which was founded by Ken Rosenthal in 1987. At the same time, the St. Louis Bread Company was renovating its 20 bakery-café copyrights in the St. Louis area. In May 1999, to expand Panera Bread into a national restaurant, Bon Pain Company sold its other chains, including Bon Pain, which is now owned by Compass Group North America. Panera Bread moved into its new headquarters in Richmond Heights, Missouri in 2000. The company operates or franchises 1,800 Panera Bread bakery-café copyrights in 40 states and 20 facilities that deliver fresh dough to the bakery-café copyrights every day. Panera Bread's co-CEOs are William Murriton and Ron Shaik. In the St. Louis area where it was founded, Panera Bread still operates under the name St. Louis Bread Company. The St. Louis metropolitan area has over 101 locations. In 2005, Panera ranked 37th on Businessweek's list of hot growth companies, earning $38.6 million with a 42.9% increase in profits. In 2007, Panera Bread purchased a majority stake in Paradise Bakery and Café Copyright, a Phoenix-based concept with over 70 locations in 10 states. The company purchased the balance of Paradise in June 2009. In 2008, Panera Bread expanded into Canada, beginning with Richmond Hill, Thornhill, Oakville and Mississauga in the Toronto area. In a 2008 Health magazine study, Panera Bread was judged North America's healthiest fast casual restaurant. In 2009, the restaurant review service AGAT named Panera one of the most popular restaurants for eating on the go. Panera was also rated number 1 for Best Healthy Option, Best Salad, and Best Facilities, among restaurants with fewer than 5,000 locations. In November 2010 Panera Bread relocated its headquarters to Sunset Hills, Missouri while vacating its Richmond Heights headquarters and Brentwood offices. Nutrition. Panera Bread was the second in its industry to post calorie information voluntarily at all company-owned cafes. Nutritional information is available on Panera Bread unregistered trademark's website for customers to view. The nutrition information provided is based on Panera Bread unregistered trademark's standardized recipes, representative values provided by suppliers, analysis using industry-standard software, published resources, and/or testing conducted in accredited laboratories, and are expressed in values based on federal rounding and other applicable regulations. Panera unregistered trademark's website also includes a nutrition calculator. Customers can browse the menu selection and add items to meals to see per-ingredient nutrition information. The percent daily values are based on a 2,000-calorie diet. After the recent discovery that some food chains use a chemical called azidicarbonamide in their bread, Panera Bread has made the promise to remove all artificial additives from their food by 2016. Menu breakdown. Panera's Bakery Cafe section includes a wide array of pastries, such as croissants, bagels, cookies, brownies, etc. They also have a menu for this section of the restaurant that promotes items such as hot breakfast sandwiches, artisan breads, and a Panera Kids section. Aside from the bakery section, they have a regular menu that is broken down into the following categories: sandwiches, paninis, pastas, soups and more, flatbreads, salads, side choices, Panera Kids, fruit smoothies, frozen drinks, iced drinks, coffee, tea, and lemonade, espresso drinks. They also have a hidden menu which is only advertised on social media. This includes a Power Breakfast Egg White Bowl with roasted turkey, Power Breakfast Egg Bowl with steak, Power Mediterranean Chicken Salad, Power Mediterranean roasted turkey salad, Power chicken hummus bowl, and a Power steak lettuce wrap. These items are not on the menu, but if you ask for them specifically they will make them for you. These sections include many options that are suitable for lunch, dinner, or often even breakfast. Their soup schedule changes daily, sometimes based on the season. One popular menu offering is the You Pick Two option, where customers may choose from two different menu options, and receive half of a portion of each. This applies to their sandwiches, salads, or soups, of which customers can mix and match. All menu options come with a choice of side dish, which are listed on the menu under the heading Side Choices. This bakery cafe option is beginning work on becoming a hotspot for health needs. They introduce new products to add to their ever-growing menu during each new celebration, as they like to call it. These celebrations occur with the seasons and in between too. During these times, new options for customers are included. It is important to note that Panera has numerous test districts throughout the country to try out these new options. Some of the options in the test stores will not be accessible in all stores. In October 2014, the company sparked complaints on social media by replacing its trademark baguettes with more conventional dinner rolls. Community outreach: Panera Bread created Operation Donation in 1992 to formalize its commitments to community involvement. The program now has 4 activities: Community Bread Box Cash Collection Boxes, the Day-End Donation Program, Panera Script Card fundraising and participation in community events. The Day-End Donation Program provides unsold bread and baked goods to local area hunger relief agencies and charities. In 2010, Panera Bread bakery cafes donated a retail value of approximately $100 million worth of unsold bread and baked good to local organizations in need. Lawsuits: In 2003, a lawsuit was filed by a former employee who claimed he was fired after allegedly refusing to carry out discriminatory policies set forth by his superiors. On January 25, 2008, a class action lawsuit was filed against Panera Bread alleging Panera failed to disclose material adverse facts about the company's financial well-being, business relationships, and prospects. Panera settled the lawsuit and agreed to pay $5.75 million to shareholders while admitting no wrongdoing. In 2009 and 2011, class action lawsuits were filed by former workers alleging that the company violated the California Labor Code, failed to pay overtime, failed to provide meal and rest periods, failed to pay employees upon termination, and violated California Euro unregistered trademark S and fair competition law. Panera set aside $5 million for the payment of claims. Panera denied any wrongdoing. In 2011, a former employee filed a racial discrimination lawsuit alleging that he was eventually fired after repeatedly having a black man work the cash register instead of putting him in a less visible location and having a pretty young girls be the cashiers, as requested by supervisors. The plaintiff also said he was fired after requesting another month off after returning from 3 months of medical leave. Panera said it does not discriminate based on national origin, race or sex, and that the plaintiff was terminated because he had used all of his medical leave and was unable to return to work. The plaintiff worked in a store owned by franchisee Sam Covelli, who also owns the stores that were involved in the 2003 racial discrimination lawsuit. Covelli Enterprises is the single largest franchisee of Panera Bread with nearly 200 stores in Northeast Ohio, Western Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Florida. Panera Cares: In 2009, the company's non-profit foundation created Panera Cares, a non-profit pay-what-you-can restaurant in its home market of St. Louis. CEO Ron Shaich based the idea on an NBC profile of the SAME Cafe in Denver, Colorado. It has since expanded the concept to Dearborn, Michigan, Portland, Oregon, Chicago, and Boston. Each site serves approximately 3,500 people every week. Internet access: In 2006 and 2007, Panera was the largest provider of free Wi-Fi in the United States. Many locations restrict the duration of free Wi-Fi to 30 or 60 minutes during peak hours. References External links, official website, Panera Bread corporate history, My Panera Office mobile office customers of Panera Bread.